Hello everyone, welcome back to FX Capital Analysis and Forecasting. We at week 48 and approaching almost the end of November, and we're going to start our December and end 2020 for this year. So hopefully you guys very well and ready to trade for next week. So next week we start with our first forecast with dollar index. Dollar index is the movement of USD. Overall, we can see price at the bigger correction from the breaking of the ascending channel. You can see this ascending channel and approaching price move to the downside. So we looking price for USD to get weak for long term. However, in short term, we can see price might be approaching this area, at the multi-touch, and going to back up another time. So we expect price up, going to move to the downside and outside for next week if we follow this structure. Next, we're going to focus our top pair. We have 6 top pair and 3 wildcard. We're going to start with AUD CAD. AUD CAD in high time frame, you can see price already break this descending channel and approaching this 90% rules at the bigger bull flag. So larger bull flag, we call it larger bull flag. Price want to create this correction and approaching this area. So what I'm looking for in lower time frame is sell area value in this particular area. So we start developing this rising wedge, and I looking for multi-touch in this area from this double top and sell through downside for sell position. So this will be the position I will take for next week, and we're going to have about 125 pip move to the outside. And we move to second pair for this week is USD CHF. USD CHF, you can say almost similar pattern. However, price just break this descending channel and create bull flag. In lower time frame, I have 2 possibility. We apply pattern separation. I split the pattern from this area and develop one bull flag. In lower time frame, you can see price going to pull downside one more time before move to the upside. What I'm looking for is there's a 2 support area that I have marked from this area. I will set alert, and I will looking price to touch this area, set my entry order, and go for long or buy setup. So this will be the setup that I'm looking for next week for this pair, and ready to buy. So I set alert this area. However, price able to approach another position in this area. I'll be looking for candle shape formation. However, the size of stop loss is not really big, so I will set my stop loss below this structure, about 21-22 pips. For the third pair, we have Euro Pound. Okay, for Euro Pound, you can see there's a bigger price approach this area as an impulse and create a correction. We have a correction value here. In daily time frame, you can see price at 1, 2, 3 third touch, impulse to the downside. 1, 2, 3 is up from here and impulse to outside. So if you're able to capitalize for last few months, this pair quite a good structure to trade. However, we at the middle structure is considered a valid trade. However, I will capitalize for this pair if price move to the downside. I will override as a double bottom from this area and buy setup to the outside. However, there's a price possibility move to this side and move to the outside. Either way, I will looking for a double bottom first to buy this position. That's all for forecast for this pair. We move to our Next pair is pound Canadian dollar. Pound Canadian dollar, we can see price impulse to downside, create a correction from here. One touch, second touch, one touch, second touch. Price at the middle of structure. As we see the middle of structure, quite a clean structure. We can say one touch, second touch, third touch, moves to the outside, and we approaching the third touch again. We can see in 1 hour time frame. What I'm looking is price to approach this area at double top. I will set entry order in this area, stop loss above the trend line, and move to the upside for sell setup. It's going to be a clean structure to move to the downside. So that's all for this pair. I keep it simple and execute as I plan. Next we have pound New Zealand dollar. Pound New Zealand dollar, we have since last week. We still in price development. I did not take this trade. However, we can see price going to have this ascending channel. The degree is high probability area. I'm looking to buy setup. Sorry. And this area we can see, zoom out this a little bit. If you have the setup from this area, you can see price keep playing this area. One touch, second touch, fourth touch. That's not I'm looking for. We can see price develop. If price develop, move to downside, touch this area, I will set my entry order. This is the red line from this support. You can see if price move to this area, I will set my stop loss below this red line and ready for buy setup for this position. If in high time frame we have so much room move to the upside, we able to move to upside to this area again. So that's all. This is high probability trade. I'm really looking forward for this pair for next week. Next we move to final top pair is pound USD. Pound USD, you can see price at expanding channel, little bit descending channel. However, we have our arc from here. This is trend line in high probability area. This is weekly time frame, 1 hour time frame, 4 hour, and in 1 hour we can see price start up develop ascending channel. So what I'm looking for is price approach this area, in this high probability area, set the stop loss below the structure and sell to the downside. I just keep patient. This how many pips move to the upside is about 100 pips. Okay guys, that's all for top pair. We have 3 wildcard. Our wildcard, first wildcard is Cat Set Chef. So Cat Set Chef start developing symmetrical triangle price squeeze to this area, and in 1 hour time frame we can see price start approaching this. This is the flag. However, I will not take this flag because in high time frame price only at second touch. After third touch I will take the flag. This is the middle of structure, sorry. So what I'm looking is either price touch this area, I will buy the setup, or price touch this area, I will go for sell setup. So this is symmetrical triangle right at the middle structure. I can go either way. So move to the outside 99 pips, move to the downside 100 pips. We are the really middle structure. So hopefully you guys understand this. This is something that I trade, sell and buy, follow the structure. Nothing to afraid of. We have our risk in place. So we move to next pair. Next pair will be Euro Canadian dollar. Euro Canadian dollar, we can say price at the middle of structure. However, this is the flag that I'm really looking for. This is quite a clean flag. So I will looking price to sell to downside in 1 hour. set my stop loss above the structure, set my alert at the trend line, see how the price develop, and sell through downside. Quite a clean structure, nothing surprise. We trade similar strategy. Next we move to final pair is Euro USD. Euro USD we can see in high time frame. This is the structure price develop. Quite interesting structure. We can see price approaching again, move to the upside. In lower time frame, price start developing ascending channel. You can see price in this area and move to the downside. And I'm looking sell to this area and move to the downside and sell this position. So that's all for this week. Hopefully you guys have the momentum to move to next year. Hopefully you guys have trade your plan, have your goals set in place, be consistent, have a solid routine, and we're going to start 2021 in solid momentum. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and follow our Instagram. Hopefully you guys well, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.